Vladimir Putin's Red Armies are employing two end-times Kabbalistic symbols which brand Putin as the Antichrist. The V represents the occult principle as above, so below. It specifically means that the world to come, Olam Haba, is about to arrive and make the earth of the kingdom of Malkut below like the heavens above. The two V's form the Star of David, which represents the planet Saturn, the star of Remphan. One V points up, signifying as above in heaven. The other V points downwards, as below, and is the earth, which is chaos and the material world. Putin's V is the arrow pointing downwards and symbolizes the occult Kabbalistic principle, so below. Vladimir Putin is setting about to destroy the earth, the present world, which the Kabbalists call Olam Hazeh. Putin's Z represents the Hebrew word Zeh, the present world, which he is deliberately destroying, Olam Hazeh. Z is the last letter of the Latin alphabet, like Omega in Greek and Tav in Hebrew. The Hebrew letter Tav takes the form of a cross. The age of Pisces began in the year 33 AD with an inverted Hebrew alphabet, and the letter Tav represented by the cross and crucifixion of Christ. The age of Pisces ended with the first letter of the Hebrew alphabet Aleph, which is the swastika of the Nazis and Adolf Hitler, who restored the Jews to Palestine. Pisces was the age from the Hebrew letters Tav to Aleph, from Jesus Christ to Adolf Hitler, who were both the Jewish Messiah, son of Joseph. Hitler played the role of the reincarnated soul of Jesus, Messiah, son of Joseph, whom the Kabbalists call Armilus. Armilus was the second coming of thrice-born Jesus Christ. Armilus was Adolf Hitler. The Kabbalists planned for thrice-born Jesus Christ to be reincarnated a third time as Gog and Magog. Vladimir Putin is the third coming of Christ as the Antichrist. When Jesus first appeared, he was the prosecutor of the Jews, and the Tav and Alpha, in other words, the beginning of the cycle. He was the Christ who attacked and scattered the Jews and destroyed the temple by assuming its role as a place for sacrifices in the form of his body. Jesus then reappeared 2,000 years later as Adolf Hitler and bore the Hebrew letter Aleph as his crest, which is a swastika. Hitler passed the Jews through the furnace of affliction and redeemed the Jews with their blood. Hitler chased them back to Palestine with the same whip that Jesus had used to chase them out of Palestine. Jesus and Hitler both carried whips. The cycle of the inverted Hebrew alphabet of the other side, the Sitra Achra, was completed in 1948 when the Jews formed the nation of Israel. The inverted Hebrew alphabet was complete from Tav to Aleph. The Messiah, son of Joseph, Jesus Christ, is the Orphic god Phanes Protogenes. Phanes Protogenes is the demiurge, nous, and logos of the Platonic Trinity. He is the androgynous son, Jesus Sophia, of the father Kronos, Saturn, Yahweh, and the mother Ananka, the Holy Spirit Shekinah. Phanes created the world and will destroy it in the end, when the present world, Olam Hazeh, becomes entirely corrupt like Sodom and Gomorrah, so that a new world, the world to come, Olam Haba, can emerge from the ashes like a phoenix. Phanes is the Alpha, the creator god, as well as the Omega, the destroyer god. The destroyer god is the Antichrist, who is Jesus' third reincarnation as Gog and Magog. The Christ becomes the Antichrist in its third birth and destroys the present world, Olam Hazeh. Putin is accusing the West of being Sodom and Gomorrah. He falsely claims that the West is entirely composed of Sodomites and Edomite Nazis, both of whom are condemned to extinction. The Messiah, son of Joseph, was always slated to flip from prosecutor of the Jews to their advocate in the end times. From Alpha to Omega, just as Satan becomes the advocate of the Jews on Yom Kippur and scapegoats the Gentiles for the crimes of the Jews in the heavenly court. Z is the last letter of the Edomite Latin alphabet, which is the Omega in Greek, or Christ as the destroyer of the present world and Antichrist advocate of the Jews. Rome is Edom. The alphabet of Edom ends in Z, the last Latin letter. Putin is setting about to destroy Edomic Rome, the Latin West, and bring the present world, Olam Hazeh, to a final end like the Edomite Latin letter Z. Putin is the third incarnation of Jesus, Messiah, son of Joseph, who is the Antichrist, Gog and Magog. The androgynous alpha creator god Phanes Protogenus, Jesus Christ, Sophia, is thrice born, and in the third incarnation returns as the Omega destroyer god, the Antichrist, Gog and Magog. That is what the letter Z represents to the Kabbalist Vladimir Putin. Z is the last letter of the Latin alphabet and signifies the extermination of the Edomite Romans, the nuclear bombing of the West, and the complete annihilation of Olam Hazeh, the present world. That is why Putin has been paying traitors in the West to stigmatize the West as if it were, quote, globo homo. Globo homo is a Kabbalistic code word for Sodom and Gomorrah, the two cities that were completely annihilated in the Bible. The Orphic myths state that Phanes is thrice born and destroys the present world, Olam Hazeh, in his third incarnation. Putin is playing the role of Gog and Magog, the third incarnation of Christ, Messiah, son of Joseph, as the Antichrist. The third Jesus, Messiah, son of Joseph, is an advocate for the Jews, like Satan on the Day of Atonement. Putin has declared that he is the advocate of the Jews and is, quote, denazifying the present world, Olam Hazeh. That means Putin believes it is his divine mission to kill every one of us in the West because Putin believes that he is Satan, returned for the third time as the Antichrist advocate of the Jews on the final Day of Atonement, which is the Battle of Armageddon. Jesus flips from being the prosecutor Christ to serving as the advocate Antichrist because Jesus is Satan and Jews give him the scapegoated Gentiles as a sacrificial offering. They are about to offer up the West as a massive human sacrifice to Satan on the final Day of Atonement, on the final Yom Kippur. All of this was planned out 2,000 years ago. The book Apocalypse of Abraham, which was written at the same time as the Gospel of Mark, stated that Jesus was a subversive force sent to infiltrate and destroy the Gentiles and apostate, idolatrous Jews. Jesus came and would return to completely exterminate the Goyim. The Gospel of Judas informed us that the apostles of Christ were sent out to mislead Christian Gentiles and bring about their deaths. Jesus, Hitler, and Putin all played the role of Messiah, son of Joseph, who is Satan, and who created and will destroy the present world, Olam Hazeh. The Edomite Latin letter Z represents the end of the Latin alphabet, the end of the Edomite Gentiles, and the end of the present world, Olam Hazeh, which Putin is trying to bring about. In his own mind, and according to the tenets of Kabbalah, Putin is the devil incarnate, and his job is to completely destroy our earth. You can learn more about these facts and my insights in my book series, Satanic Secrets of Jesus Christ, and my books, Beware the World to Come and Rise Above the Gods Who Hate Us. I will put a link in the description below to my website, cjbbooks.com, where you can find them.